Fantastic it was. Final standings. Barcelona, of course, had already qualified. They win the group. And it is Tottenham who progress at Inter's expense. Europa League for the Italians. Spurs can think about Champions League after Christmas. And your voice is a bit like Poch's. What an extraordinary turnaround from a point from the first 9. They've qualified.
Remarkable, really. And I think for Pochettino and these players, I think they needed something like this. This is, I agree with you, it's one of the biggest results since Pochettino's been there. And I think to go there, have more possession than Barcelona, double the shots on target. They were brave. They showed real courage. And you should be really proud of those players. Those fans will have an amazing night in Barcelona.
Yeah, I know the cynics will point out the changes that Barca made, but they still had enough talent on the pitch with Coutinho, Rakitic, and obviously Dembele, who puts Barcelona in front with an extraordinary individual goal.
Oh, Dembele, I mean, everybody knows what a special player this guy is. And I know he seems to be late for training quite often, but he's never really, he doesn't seem to be late for these games. And shame really for Walker Peters. You don't really train that in a training situation. Just gets caught in possession. But watch this for a turn of pace. Oh, it's far too quick. In the composure, that little chop there on wings, it's an unbelievable individual goal from a really special player.
Yeah. Clearly has had one or two issues in his still relatively early Barcelona career, as you say, but when he wants to, when he's on it, wow, you can see why they paid 100 and whatever it was million.
Well, they were the two big hitters playing, really. It was Dembele and Coutinho. No Messi, no Suarez. But at the start of the game, it looked like they weren't going to need much more because that moment of true quality from a really exciting player put Pochettino and his players under real pressure.
Yeah, it did. After a good start, actually, that stuck the wind out of them. That said, they had a lot of chances, didn't they, through the first half, into the second half, that they kind of wasted, and you're thinking, maybe this isn't going to be your night.
Well, I think that if you look at Pochettino's team, I think he looked at his team and thought, right, let's get a lot of football players, technically very good in there. Yeah. Eriksen deeper in midfield. Son, absolutely, he's going to get away from you in that situation. Yeah. And it was, look, they created some really good chances. That one could have gone in. Normally you see him dink that one, maybe.
Yeah, he thought the dink was on. This one as well, on another day, a bit like actually Leicester at the weekend. Son, he curled out in the top corner, didn't he? On this occasion, not to be. And equally, I think there's a reasonable shout for a penalty here. It's a little push just as Harry Kane gets set to shoot. Now, is it clever? Is it a foul? What do you think?
I think Harry's reaction says enough. I think he doesn't feel like there is enough, but that chance from Eriksen is a big one. Son on his left foot is probably the best finisher with his weaker foot, and I think he had one the other day.
He did, at Leicester, yeah.
At Leicester, that one could have easily gone in, but I just love the way they played. They were brave, they were courageous, created chances, and Barcelona's biggest weakness is that back four, and I think Tottenham got at it today.
You need a bit of luck as well, and they had it. Coutinho hit the post not once, but twice. I think it might even be the same post. It's certainly the same kind of shot. This is classic Coutinho, albeit he doesn't score on either occasion.
Well, he loves this little channel, that little left side coming inside. How many times have we seen it? Whether it's he finishes it low into the bottom corner or into the top corner. That one off the post. He had some big chances in the game.
Yeah, look, this one second half.
Look, you need to ride your luck. I've been there with Manchester United. We rode our luck as well at times. You need a bit of luck. That one could have easily gone in. But I think the way Spurs played, they definitely deserve something from the game.
He made brave substitutions. In some ways, we were both surprised that Lucas Moura didn't start, although clearly Son's been hot at the moment. And he came off the bench to great effect, Lucas, and he does have that X factor.
Oh, I love Lucas Moura. I just think he's such a dynamic player. He's able to play on the counter-attack. He's good in possession, can play different positions. This is where we see him coming through the middle. And Harry Kane on that left-hand side. I mean, what a moment for Lucas Moura as well. I just think, I mean, Harry Kane is so unselfish, but that's a good goal. Good finish.
It really is.
And Lamela came off the bench, Lucas Moura came off the bench, Llorente came off the bench. Big substitutions from Pochettino when he needed a big result. And they won't get a bigger goal this season from Lucas Moura.
And I know, obviously, they took points off Real Madrid last season. They've had other great days, but I just wonder, it's obviously in the heat of what's just happened. This feels a bit like a watershed moment for Tottenham. It might be.
No, teams don't go there and get results. It just doesn't happen. This is a team, I think, they're unbeaten at home in the Champions League in 5 years. To go there and play it, look, they made a lot of changes. But to get a result when you need it, people have said Spurs haven't got over the line in the past few years. They got over the line tonight, and they deserve a ton of credit.
Not very Spursy. They did rely on Inter, who really will be looking in the mirror and not liking what they see after what they've done at the San Siro tonight.